Hey guys, Autumn here, and today we're just doing another little sketch with me and my sketchbook kind of deal. I just wanted to flip through the last couple pages I've drawn in, and also my finger's okay. I went shopping with my grandmother, and when I went to go take my card out of, I have like a little lanyard ID holder. I went to go take my card out, and I ripped my finger open on my, ironically enough, my medical card with like my information for what I need, my insurance card. That's what it is. So I'm wearing that simply because I ripped a big chunk of skin off and it really hurts. So it just keeps it tight enough that I can't really feel how stingy and bad it is. So I'm starting off with a kind of simple sketch. This is the first time I've drawn today, so I wanted to start easy. And I am just kind of doodling out Alexandra's face because I actually wanted to work on some concept for her skirt for the cosplay that I'll be doing of her at Saratoga Con later this year. So the concept for the skirt in general is kind of interesting. It's meant to be a high-waisted skirt with a with like a liner or like thick, just something to keep it warm. And I thought about it, and it's supposed to be a split front skirt as well, covered by her like a piece of fabric that says scholar on it. So I thought about it and was like, well, she could still wear the scholar ribbon bit with the belt that goes over it, because it's simply supposed to cover her. There's 3 buttons on the top of the skirt to keep it in place as a high-waisted skirt, because knowing me and the way that my body is shaped, for cosplay reasons at least, if it wasn't tight enough, it would definitely come off, or it would slip down. So I fashioned it so... I hear you, Murphy. I'm going to let my dog in real quick. You gotta go lay down. Yeah, stop looking at me like that. So it's fashioned so it'll stay up above my hips and cinch in the middle and stay there. It's also designed so the buttons will be hidden by, well, it's made, and I draw a little diagram, so that way the shirt that goes underneath her chest plate can be tucked in and tightened in place so it doesn't move. So her her leather chest piece can go over top of it and cover some of the buttons. And so the belt that goes on the bottom that holds her swords can cover the final button and kind of make it this seamless like leather tunic piece on top into a really nice skirt. The only issue I was having with coming up with the design for the buttons was, okay, but are they going to be obnoxious when she's got it buttoned as more of a shawl? Because I figured this could be multi-use, so if it's cold and she has a coat, she doesn't need to do this. She can just wear her skirt and keep her legs warm. Or if she doesn't have a coat and she's trying to keep her body warm, or if she's trying to look inconspicuous, she can shift her cloak up over top of her chest plate, which has their symbol of Amber Sun. I draw it as a purple sun on a chest piece, kind of similar to the Rapunzel one from Tangled. I suppose it would be red, but I guess they could probably alter it to be whatever color they want. I just stylistically tend to do purple because it symbolizes royalty, and it symbolizes power. So this could be used to cover her symbol on her chest so they can be a little more inconspicuous. So as a drow, I am a little less inconspicuous than most people. So it would be helpful in situations where I need to look more criminal, not that Alexandra ever looks criminal, to cover her chest plate. And she can remove her scholar tassel if she wants to and put it in her bag. I kind of outlined my main ideas with this Bimoji black ink pen that I have. It was a present from Kelsey, who plays Faraday. And I kind of use it here and there on this page just to kind of highlight certain things. If you guys have any, if you sew or if you do costume making or anything of that nature, and you have any suggestions, I'm trying to find like a plastic fake metal looking kind of chest piece that can be cut down into a high-waisted leather like tunic sort of deal. If you know of somewhere that has something that looks like that for cheap price, please point me in that direction. I am desperate to get this cosplay like actually moving. And if you have any ideas other than so the skirt design is a high-waisted skirt, elastic around the band where the buttons are. The buttons connect it together so it holds in place but isn't like suffocating. So if you guys have any ideas, any suggestions so it'll work a little bit better, just let me know. Shoot me your suggestions. I am open to listening to anything of that nature. Everything else I've got kind of sorted. I've got, because under her skirt she wears leather pants, like leather armament pants, with, I imagine probably with more padding along the knees and shins. As an archer, she would probably crouch to shoot from certain vantage points. So I like to imagine that she's got some more protective padding on her shins and her knees. So, and then the leather armor. I suppose if I was a little bit more realistic with the style of her leather armor, she would have like more like arm plating and things. But in my mind, it would make more sense for her to not wear those and just wear like a nice simple shirt so she has free movement of arms when she's shooting, so she has a better ability to draw back and she's not restricted by leather or by like any gloves or anything. Although I suppose if it were cold enough or if her hands were sore enough, she would wear gloves to fire. Moving on from this though, I did sketch this girl with weird flowy hair and ink that. It doesn't really fit with the theme of the rest of the page, which is kind of more OCs, but it was just kind of doodling and getting it out of my system because I have not drawn the past couple of days. The last time I drew was the 24th, which was Saturday. So it's been a couple days since I've drawn. And the last couple things I've drawn, to give you reference, were Corey Taylor's mask and coat from Slipknot, because I went to a Slipknot concert on the 21st. Sam Manson and Danny Fenton in my style, like 2 different ways as beans and then more realistic, and then faces. And then prior to that, more Alexandra, Good Omens, Good Omens. I have been drawing a lot more fan art than personal art at the moment. So, I'm sure once I get back to school, I'll kind of move away from it again, but I have been a little less than inspired lately. I hesitate to say art block because I want to draw. I don't feel like I don't want to draw. I just don't know what I want to do. I feel like I've got ideas brewing just beneath the surface that are not yet ready for me to turn into a good concept or turn into something. Like, I actually was thinking about, well, what if I do stickers or something out of our D&D characters? Because I'd like to do that. Because I also draw Faraday, and I kind of doodle out, like, the sun icon. It's a very rough one. I want to go back and find the original version of the sun icon and do that as a sticker. Just because I feel like it turned out the best out of all the different times that I've drawn it. So, and then I also drew Jack McBrien, if you remember my OC, from last Inktober. I think it's funny that I had him in mind given that we're almost back to October. And I was thinking about doing Inktober again, but I don't know in what capacity I'd like to bring it back to the channel. I feel like a video a week has turned out quite well for me time-wise. I'm not as stressed, and I don't feel like I'm getting as burnt out as quickly as I was last time I did multiple videos a week. Because that happened with gaming prior to me being an art channel. I kind of lost my motivation to do gaming because I did it all the time every day for multiple hours a day. And taking a break from it was really nice. And I've started playing again just in my free time. Like, I've been playing on Doodle Dates server recently, which is a lot of fun. They have it for their Twitch subscribers, so I've been doing that, and I really enjoy playing on there and not feeling like I have to or I have some obligation to do it. It's just fun to do. So, I don't know. I want to find something that I want to work on my channel with you guys. So if you'd like to see me, I don't know, develop Jack's story more. I kind of worked on developing backstory for him last October. So I could do that again, but not so much focusing every single day on having a video. Because I feel like they were rushed and just lacked the quality that I want my videos to have nowadays. I'd rather have things like this that I can chat with you guys and draw. And it doesn't have to be finished. It doesn't have to be polished. It can just be some half-baked ideas in a sketchbook, and it still is entertaining, and it's still fun for me to make. Not saying I'm not going to do some new things here and there. Like I did the Huion video last week, which was really fun. I'm still working on that. It's interesting working on a very large drawing tablet. It's nice to have it because it's bigger than my old monitor, but it's bigger than my old monitor and I'm not used to it yet. So there's that. And I've never been taught how to paint digitally, but I think that's something that's in the cards for this next school year. So I'm hoping to do more digital process paintings, digital process pieces as this next school year comes and goes. I've been rambling quite a lot. I think this is the most I've talked in a while because this is the most I've had to talk about in a while. So I will be going to Saratoga Con. That is in October 26th and 27th, if I'm not getting those dates incorrect. Kelsey and I will be there. I believe our cosplay lineup is as follows. It will be Lucifer and Detective, myself as Lucifer, and Kelsey as Detective, Chloe for the first half of the day. The second half of the day will be Castiel and Demon Dean. Myself as Castiel, Kelsey as Demon Dean. And then the following day, I believe is the second day of the convention, we will be doing Alexandra and Faraday, ourselves playing as our OCs. That is the tentative plan for our cosplays if you'll be there. You guys know what Alexandra looks like, and if you don't, there are 3, maybe 4 videos that have drawings of her, so you know what she looks like. I will be vlogging while we're there, as I did last Saratoga Con. It had really good reception with you guys, actually, so I'm excited to do it again. And I believe that's the only con I have planned at the moment. There is always the possibility for, I believe it's Gen Con or Genericon, something like that. Kelsey will correct me at some point. Which is on the RPI campus in upstate New York. So those are the 2 that are possibly planned, and we don't know what cosplays will be like for, I think it's Genericon. I want to say it's Genericon. Yeah, I think it's Genericon. Incoming Murphy. But I don't know. So I'm going to stop the rambling now. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me and drawing. Hopefully, if you did draw, you'll send it over to me on my Instagram. You can tag me in it, and I will definitely see it, because I have a very small following over on Instagram, so anything you send me, I will definitely get, and I'll definitely see. So, head on over there and check me out if you'd like to. If not, I understand it's not everybody's platform. It's not even really my platform half the time because I forget to use it. Thank you guys so much for drawing with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.
Hey guys, if you like this video, be sure to check out another one over there, and if you want to see the full playlist for this series, check out over here. Thank you for watching, and subscribe if you like, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone!